How engaged are your employees? Do you know how engaged they are? Do you measure how engaged they are? I want to talk about 10 simple questions that will help you understand the state of the world and then show you how to unpack. Hi, my name is Christine Comerford from SmartTribe's Institute, and I'm a leadership and culture coach. And here's the thing, we're all humans. We all have challenges. But the most important thing is that we talk through the challenges and we work through them and we don't just bail on each other. So let's look at this for a sec and let's make sure that we're actually seeing what people's experience is. So an SBM index, safety, belonging, mattering, index is what we call this particular tool. And what we're doing is we're asking people very specific questions, and you can use SurveyMonkey or whatever, and you're just going to ask these 10 questions, and then you behind the scenes are going to put it in this heat map. This example is in Excel, breaking out the 3 questions per category, the 3 questions for safety, the 3 questions for belonging, the 3 questions for mattering, and then the 1 rough net promoter question. So let's look at this for a sec. What I want us to notice is when you do an SBM index, it's really helpful if you break it out by department or division, because you have many cultures, MINI, right, little cultures within each particular department or division. We want to know how leadership is working in each department or division, and then also we want to know what the total is. So check this out. If we look at this, we'll see a total safety. So horizontally, we've got the total safety score, we've got the total belonging score, we've got the total mattering score. Whoops, there it is. And if we look at the far right, we can see, oh, wow, we have a belonging challenge. That's our lowest score. And then after that, we have a mattering challenge. But just a sec, let's not just assume that we have to work on belonging, because if we also look at the overall company, we'll see the lowest score that we have, check it out, is I receive acknowledgement and appreciation at work. So frankly, were I coaching this company, and I actually did, and now they're in the 80s, but you'll check it out, right? Look, they have a 60.2% engagement. Whoa, okay, that's a D. That's barely a D. And now they're in the 80s, which is awesome. But coaching made the difference. So check this out. If we have 3.76, or frankly, anything below, 7, makes me start to wonder what's going on. And just to be realistic, you want your employee engagement somewhere in the 80s. Are you ever going to get 100%? No. Maybe you'll get in the low 90s, but frankly, I've not seen more than that, just because also people's engagement changes. That's why you're going to run this maybe once a year or every 9 months or so. You can't run it too often because you've got to have time to actually implement the changes. So let's look at this. When I look at this, the first thing I notice is, you know what? We need to do some work to help people feel acknowledged and appreciated. Let's work on that first. If we boost that, then we can work on whatever other lowest scores we have here, which I think primarily are, oh yeah, motivate and find meaning in the mission. We don't have a cohesive tribe. We need to work on our mission, vision, values. So as we go through this, we see a couple of things. What are the horizontal challenges? And then of course, whoa, what's happening in investments? We have a leadership challenge in investments because nobody's happy. What else do you notice here? Ooh, check this out. Would you refer your friends to work the organization? Marketing, who is supposed to be gung-ho about the organization, doesn't want to refer people to work here. So as we do this quick, simple survey, I want to also, let me minimize this and show you this. We want to make sure that we have a sample field per question, because numbers are great, but comments make a big difference. So having a comment field makes a big difference. So as we start to unpack the results, we start to understand, okay, people aren't really feeling all that safe. Huh, okay, that's interesting. Do people have the resources that they need? Do they understand the expectations? Do they trust their team members and support? Wow, look how many comments we have here. Lots of comments around trust. Are they motivated? Okay, mixed comments here. So I want us to start to notice, are we taking is our finger on the pulse of our folks? And chances are good, we're also busy, and so many of us are working remotely or in hybrid situations now where we really have to put energy on this. So start to notice this. We'll have some resources below. Please subscribe to this channel if it's useful. Put your question in below. Start to really think, what level of safety, belonging, mattering do I have in my culture? And check out the infographic on safety, belonging, mattering that you'll see below as well, so you can start to understand what does each one mean. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today.